Good morning, students. Welcome you all in Upprinting Concepts. How are you all? So it's very nice. It's a very good platform of YouTube that we are going to able to take your classes online at the time of this pandemic. So today we are going to take the topic human respiratory system. Another thing is we are going to take this topic in sessions and daily the videos will be uploaded. So today we are going to take an overview through this diagram which you can see on the screen, which is of human respiratory system. We all know what is respiratory system. The organs which are involved in respiration form the respiratory system. As you can see in the diagram, it is starting from nose. Through our nose we inhale the air. It goes through the nostrils. What are nostrils? The holes which our nose is having, that is called nostril. From there the air is inhaled through the nasal chamber, through the nasal passage. You can see nasal passage or nasal cavity or nasal chamber. The air is passed on through the pharynx. It goes into, then comes larynx. After that, through the trachea, the air goes inside the bronchus, then the lungs. Fine. Now this session is for the students from class 6th to 12th. For any student who is in 6th, in between of 6th and 12th, can easily go through the sessions and can have the informations, because we are going to describe each and every thing in a very detailed manner with the help of the diagrams, and you will be able to understand each and every thing. Like the bony palate, nasal, what is bony palate, we are going to give you the notes along with the diagram, the important points, the functions, and the amazing facts about all these parts of our respiratory system, which is also our pattern of teaching. Now the nose, which is an organ you can see on our face, through the nostrils the air passes into. Now this bony palate, which we all call, जिसको हम कहते हैं तालू, ऊपर का जो होता है तालू, जिससे हमारी जीभ टकराकर और आवाज़ को जनरेट करती है, जिससे अक्षर हम बोल पाते हैं. अगर हमारी जीभ तालू से नहीं टकराएगी तो कोई शब्द बन पाएगा नहीं ना. तो ये बोनी पैलेट वही है. आफ्टर दैट नेजल पैसेज इज देयर. फाइन. अटैच्ड टू दिस बोनी पैलेट देयर इज अ नेजल passage through which the air passes on. Fine. Then comes epiglottis. Fine. Now epiglottis is a very important organ over here, because ये क्या करती है, खाने को विंड पाइप में जाने से रोकती है. फाइन. बिकॉज क्या होता है कि एक ही स्पेस होता है जिसके थ्रू हम लोग क्या करते हैं, खाना भी खाते हैं और सांस भी लेते हैं, है ना, पानी भी पीते हैं. तो ये एपिग्लॉटिस एक ऐसी ही चीज़ है, जैसे हम आगे पढ़ेंगे इसका डिटेल डायग्राम, कैसे ये खुलता है, कैसे बंद होता है, वो सब अभी आगे देखने वाले हैं नेक्स्ट सेशन में, जो कि हम आपको कल देंगे. तो ये एपिग्लॉटिस ओपन भी होता है, क्लोज भी होता है, जिससे कि क्या होता है, खाना विंड पाइप में नहीं जाता. फाइन. आगे इसी से सिचुएटेड आप देख रहे हैं, ये माउथ कैविटी है. दिस इज द बकल कैविटी. बकल कैविटी को क्या माउथ कैविटी भी कहते हैं, थ्रू विच द फूड कैन बी इनटेक एंड फूड इज च्यूड ओवर हियर. यहाँ खाना चबाया जाता है. फाइन. उसके बाद आता है फेरिंग्स. फेरिंग्स का भी हम लोग डिटेल पढ़ेंगे आगे के सेशन में, डायग्राम के साथ पढ़ेंगे कि क्या फेरिंग्स का रोल है, ये आपकी सिचुएशन आपको फेरिंग्स की यहाँ नज़र आ रही होगी डायग्राम में कि फेरिंग्स ठीक एपिग्लॉटिस के बाद प्रेजेंट है। देन ग्लॉटिस क्या होता है, ठीक है, ग्लॉटिस ये रहा, ग्लॉटिस यहाँ पर प्रेजेंट है। उसी के साथ लैरिंग्स हैं। लैरिंग्स को आप देख रहे हैं वॉइस बॉक्स भी कहा जाता है। वाई डू वी कॉल इट वॉइस बॉक्स? वॉट इज ग्लॉटिस? देन वॉट इज फेरिंग्स? All we are going to see in the next session. Along with this, we will be able to understand why larynx is called voice box, what is the difference between pharynx, larynx and glottis, fine, and epiglottis. All the things will be explained in the next session. Then in the respiratory system comes trachea, which is also called windpipe. Very important organ because the air is only passing through this windpipe to the lungs. Fine. And how the trachea is protected through the bony cartilage, we will be seeing with the help of the diagrams. 2-3 diagrams I have used to make you understand. Whether the student of class 12th, 11th, 10th, 8th, 9th, 6th, 7th, whichever the student will be watching the video can understand it very clearly, that what is trachea and how it is, how it looks like and how the protection is given to it. Very easily they can understand. And if any junior student who is having any interest in this can also understand very well. Now this trachea is terminating or you can say it is dividing into two parts, like with the help of the bronchus. The area where the trachea is ending and the is dividing into two parts is called bronchus. The trachea is dividing into two parts with the help of bronchus. These two parts are called bronchioles. Fine. Bronchus. This is the chest cavity. This is the chest cavity. You can see the lungs are situated in the chest cavity. Or chest cavity is also called thoracic cavity. You all know. Now this bronchus is divided into small tiny branches, very dense branches, which are called bronchioles. The branches of bronchus are called bronchioles. You can see here. Okay. These are lungs. How many parts of lungs are there? How many parts of left lung? How many parts are there in right lung? All we are going to see with the help of the diagrams. Not only one diagram, 2-3 diagrams I have used to make you understand very clearly. And we are going to give different kind of views, 3D views to you, so that you can understand how it goes. Now then at the end of the bronchioles, alveoli are there. One is called alveolus and several are called alveoli. As you can see, they are air sac. Fine. These alveoli are just like the bunch of grapes. And how what is the structure of alveoli, how the alveoli look, how the blood capillaries supply carbon dioxide and take oxygen from it, what are the internal structure of alveoli, how how the water is situated or located inside the alveoli in the form of film, or how it is filled, then how the alveoli work, what is the second name of it, fine, and what are the internal structures. Everything we are going to learn with the help of 2 or 3 diagrams, at least. So this is the alveoli. Fine. After that, the final structure is diaphragm. Very, very important organ is diaphragm, because with the help of this only we are able the lungs are able to take in the air properly and exhale, or inhalation or exhalation is proper with the help of this diaphragm. Diaphragm is a sheet of muscle, as you can see. Now about the diaphragm also we are going to learn with the help of the 3D view and notes, that how it works and why it is important. Can we live without diaphragm or not? Fine, each and everything we are going to explain. So students, you will be getting daily the sessions, and when the respiratory system is over, we are going to take the another system called our say brain, or you can say nervous system. They are very elaborated topics which any student can through our session can get the details. Fine, so we will be meeting tomorrow with the details of all this these organs. Fine, if you are having any doubts or you want to know something, so you can text me in the comment box. Thank you very much.